Hello, everyone. My name is Don, the movie reviewer, and today we're going to be talking about The Big Sick. But before we do that, I'm just going to give you my brief history on what I know about this movie so far. I really don't know anything about this other than that the person who is the main actor in this movie, Kumail Nanjiani, is the writer or the co-writer for this movie, along with a woman named Emily. And there's also an Emily in this movie. So I'm not quite sure, but I think that this is at least based on a true story or inspired by a true story or something. I mean, I don't think the movie advertises that, but I think that may be the case. I may be wrong on that as well. I'm not sure. But that's my extent of the history that I know. So let's get on with the review.
Watch and learn, bye. Oh, close.
I have to tell you something, babe. I've been dating this girl. She's white.
A white girl? Hey, you can't look like you and yell white girl. It's okay. We hate terrorists.
I wonder who that could be.
I'm guessing it's a young, single Pakistani woman.
This is Zubeda.
For your files, your X-Files. That's your favorite show, huh? The truth is out there.
I'm looking for Emily Gardner. She was checked in tonight.
There's an infection. We put her in a medically induced coma.
Coma.
You should call her family.
Thank you, Kamal. We're gonna handle things from here.
I think I'm just gonna wait anyway.
You guys broke up. I'm not sure why you're here.
I'm just gonna stay for a second. Is this seat? Okay. Is that lady still looking at me?
Let me give you some advice, Kamal. Love isn't easy. That's why they call it love.
I don't really get that.
I know. I thought I could just start saying something and something smart would come out.
A Pakistani man meets a woman at the comedy club where he performs. The man and the woman have a one-night stand. At the beginning, they both seem to be in agreement that neither one of them want to be in a relationship. But as love slowly creeps in, they both realize that they're more than happy to be together because they can't get enough of each other. Kumail is the Pakistani man in this scenario. His family is desperate for him to marry a Pakistani woman so much that they arrange meetings between him and the women that they suggest he should be with. But Kumail doesn't want that. He doesn't want to be told who he should date and who he shouldn't. And that's why he doesn't tell his family that he's dating a white woman behind their backs. Kumail meets Emily, a woman we virtually don't know anything about other than she freaks out sometimes over having to take a big shit late at night. Emily's character isn't all that interesting. She's cute and adorable. Her and Kumail get along perfectly. But I really didn't see the overall huge connection these two shared at all. I feel like the movie just brushes through their relationship to try and get to the good stuff, which is Emily being in the hospital. Once Emily ends up in the hospital, we meet her parents, Terry and Beth. Now it's at this point in the movie where you think they're going to shed some light on Emily's mysterious character. But nope! The movie, to me, still just breezes through everything, only giving the viewer glimpses of who Emily actually is. I feel the movie creates a better connection and understanding of Kumail's character than anything else. We learn about his job, we learn about his family, we learn that he doesn't value his family's beliefs, we learn about his friends, and pretty much everything in between. But when it comes down to Emily, we virtually don't know anything about her, and when we finally get a chance to learn something, the movie just says, well, let's put her in a coma now. Emily's parents are the highlight in this movie. It really shows how parents react when something tragic happens to one of their children. Usually, in these type of situations, the dad tries to play it cool, but you can tell that they're hiding their scars internally. The mother is the one who's usually outspoken, especially when she's pissed off. But the real battle is learning to accept the situations that life hands us. Tragic things may happen, a loved one may be lost, but it's always a good thing to try and find the comedic nature of the simple things in life. Kumail Nanjiani plays Kumail. He gave a good performance here. I believed him as the character. I believed him as a comedian. I believed in the relationship he had with Emily. I thought he had an overall good-hearted nature about him. I also understood his reasoning for him not wanting to be like his family. I feel like many people can connect with his situation on a personal level because I'm pretty sure that all of us at some point in our lives were confronted with having to accept or deny conformity. Zoe Kazan plays Emily. And like I said, we virtually don't learn anything about her character, and I felt like the movie left this big hole at the center of Kumail and Emily's relationship. We see them, doing stuff and hanging out, but there isn't like an intimate scene, with them laying in bed together discussing details of their private lives or anything. I mean, we don't even learn what she does for a living. What the hell? But there is one brief moment in this movie where she confesses a thing about her past. She talks about it briefly, but it's just quickly brushed over with her saying that, I really don't want to talk about this. And so that's just like, thrown out the window. Ray Romano. Haven't seen this man in a long time. He plays Beth's husband, Terry. At first, I was a bit distracted with him playing this role because it's like once you recognize somebody from something previous, it's hard to see them playing a different character because all you can remember is the character that they formerly played. But after all of that, I let it go. I enjoyed his performance. I thought Ray Romano was perfectly cast as Beth's quirky husband. Holly Hunter. Last time I saw her, she was staring at Granny's peach tea. But all jokes aside, Holly Hunter's performance is the best and she steals the entire show. I loved her personality. I loved her portrayal of this character. I just really loved Holly Hunter's scenes in this movie. I have nothing else to say about that. Kumail's family was kooky and funny. I liked his brother Naveed. We had some funny scenes, with Naveed and Kumail. His father was funny in his own right. The mother was funny. And that's pretty much it. I wish this movie would have added more time to Kumail and Emily's relationship. Once they established the fact that they were a couple, I loved it. And I wanted to spend more time with them. But I feel like the movie just quickly brushed past that so we could just get to the hospital stuff. And I can understand someone saying that the hospital stuff is a big part of their relationship, but to me, as an audience member, it just wasn't enough. Overall, I give The Big Sick an A-. I had fun with this movie. I fell in love with Kumail and Emily's relationship, but I feel like it was cut short because of the hospital stuff. But once Holly Hunter's character of Beth comes into play, that's when the movie breathes new life because she was phenomenal to the point of, I truly believe this, that she deserves to be nominated for an Academy Award at the 2018 Academy Awards. She deserves to be nominated for Best Supporting Actress at the 2018 Academy Awards. Holly Hunter was that good. So as always, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.